Hello, all my fishing friends. Glad to see you again. Excited about this one. I'm going to call this one Drop Shot Bonanza because I decided to try out drop shotting for the first time. And why have I wasted this much of my life fishing in other ways? That's how successful it was. Got this rig Gamakatsu from Bass Pro Shop when I was down in Orlando a couple weekends ago. Swivel, 1/0 drop shot hook, swivel going down to a vertical 16th ounce drop shot weight. Using a KVD finesse worm, super rubbery, flexible, coffee scent. I don't know, surprisingly like that, but coffee scent. Blue fleck. And the first place I went was my old trusted place. I like to get a lot of footage of the pond with all the small ones in it. And you'll see I got into them. I caught 19 largemouths in an hour and 26 minutes. Today, after we had lunch out in Fleming Island, I decided to go try one of my ponds that I fish, the one that has the bars, and I stick my pole in between the bars or over the top of the bars. And I used this one, and I also used a KVD Blue Fleck hog worm. It's a bigger worm. Trying to get some bigger bass, and I did get a bigger bass. Got about 4 in 20 minutes. So hope you enjoyed the footage. See you at the end. Alright, throwing a drop shot out there now that I think I'm clear from the ropes. I got one. It's my first one on a drop shot. It's my first one on a drop shot. Look at that. They do bite these things. They do bite them. And they are out deep. They do bite them and they are out deep. That was cool. So it took one cast to where I thought like they would be. Now he's small, but that's my first drop shot bass. First drop shot bass. That was fun. It was kind of a weird deal because I'm so used to working a Texas rig, and I'm so used to having direct lines straight to that fish, and the weight and everything being there, and that was just off to the side. There we go. There we go. That one, he came back and got that one. So that's 3 bites on my first 3 reel cast, and 2 of them I caught. So, about like that other one. So drop shot works when they're out deep, because they're not up feeding like I get them close to dark with that Rapala, whatever. You know, when I get them up close like that. Right now they're out there deep, they're in the middle. So I'm having some fun drop shotting here. Got another one. Oh my gosh. Yes. 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 Hey, that's 3 out of 4 casts. That's 4 bites. That's 4 bites and 4 casts in a row. And I caught 3 of them. I think I like this drop shot, because that is, you don't do much better than 4 casts, 4 bites in a row, and when it's a little bit bigger, this pond must be just full of them. Since that's 4 casts, 4 bites, and hooked 3 of them, and the last 2, it hasn't even sunk to the bottom. Okay? I mean, I go to pull tight, and there's a daggum fish on there. I ain't gonna move till I don't catch one on a cast. I just had, I believe, if I'm remembering right, I'll have to watch it on the video. I think that I just had bites on 4 casts in a row and caught 3. And there we go. I got another bite. I got him. I got him. I got him. How many is that? That's 4 out of 5 casts in a row. That's a little one. But man, he wanted some. How many bass are in this pond? Look at that one. Love me, baby. Alright. I caught bass before, but I ain't never caught this many that fast. I'm getting bites. I mean, I am getting bites. Okay, I lost my worm on that one. He stole my worm. This is what I'm using. KVD Perfect Plastic Strike King Finesse Worm in Blue Fleck. And I am getting bites on every cast right now for about 6 or 7 casts in a row. I don't know, I'll have to watch it. I'm excited. As you can see, I am doing the Dave shake. That happens when I get excited. This will probably really come in handy, especially when it gets hot, which today is. Got him. I done stuck a good one now. No, he got some grass. That's what it is. He got in grass. Okay. I ain't gonna complain about the size. He felt big because when I hooked him, he got in some grass. He's just another yearling, whatever you want. I don't know what you call him. I don't know how many bass that is. You know, that's kind of unusual because that's the drop shot working for me. My weight is down in the algae, but yet the worm, there we go. There we go. There's a little better. The worm is Alright. I don't know if he's, yeah, a little better. I don't know if he's better, but he's fighting harder. Yeah, he's a pretty good one. There we go. There we go. Thank you, sir. Now, that was a fun one. Phone's not working right. A little chunky chunk. So I let it sink. And then I do what I normally do with my rubber worm. This is how I work my Texas rig most of the time. It's a slight jiggle, and I'm just bouncing along. Normally the bottom, which I would be getting in and out of that mossy grass, see, and getting it on the worm. This way it's just above it, and you just keep on giving a little light bounce. Get another one. Got him. I got another one. I got another one. Ooh, come on, boy. Ooh, I think now as I'm getting down towards this end, I'm getting into the better ones. That's a good one there. Man, that's a good one. That's a good one. This is the best one ever caught in here. Look at that fish. Look at that fish. I know he's no world record breaker, but that's the nicest one I caught in this pond. That's the nicest one I caught in this pond. He might go, I don't know, he's getting up towards that 2-pound range. He got it close to the edge too. Make sure I can get some footage on him. He's the best one I got. Thank you, son. That was a good one. I don't know why I called the little one sir and the big one son. I'm having fun. Man, am I having fun. I've never caught so many largemouth. I think my record in one day is 5 or maybe 6, and I think I might be above that. We're going to have to go through the footage. But that one, when I set the hook on that one, he just stopped it. It's a good thing I did too, because you notice how easy that hook came out. What's weird, it's a different kind of bite. I'm very, very used to, I feel them on the other end, and I have a weight directly to that hook. I can feel them, they're right on this. There's some slack between the worm and the weight, and they have lateral movement where they can get away with having it in their mouth. Now that lateral movement is what's giving it so much action, probably, and giving me the bites, which is going to have to be something I deal with. I got him. I got another one. I got another one. Hello, my baby. Hello, my darling. It's a WB bass. Ooh, the baby. Hello, my ragtime girl. I don't know why you look like the WB bass to me. W baby bass. But let me see, this will catch them any size. That hook's not that big. Perfect. Let's see how it does in the clouds. Now here's, you notice I just went from sun to, but that shows you, I mean, how many are in this pond. I don't know what they're living on, because I don't see any bluegills. There's minnows. Maybe that's why that one that I caught there that was approaching 2, I'd say, is about the biggest one I've got out of here. They just can't get any bigger because there's only so much food. The middle pond over there is like overrun with bluegills, and then the back pond, it has a mixture of bass and bluegills, as you've seen if you've seen my other video where one comes up and smashes a bluegill that flies up on the bank, and then I catch him on an actual live worm. I got him now. I got him now. I got him now. Ooh, he's staying deep. Mm-hmm. I see ya. I see ya. I see ya. You'll just calm down. You'll be out of here. Now look, he's down here in this darker end in the slime, and look how he's darker. Man, that one was fun. He stayed down when he hit it. It's weird how sometimes when you first set that hook, they feel so big. That one felt big. He wasn't. And that other big one, he must have been coming at me. He didn't feel big till he started fighting. That one hit it on the way down. That one hit it on the way down, and I got him this time. I got him. Come on. Come on. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I'm getting spoiled here today. This is a lot of fish quick. And this one here is about the second biggest one of the day, I think. He's frisky. Got a little tum-tum. Drop shot. Oh my gosh, I have done found a new favorite way to fish. Thanks to you, Mr. Van Dam. Oh gosh. Now I just gotta get more of these. I don't know how many fish I've caught, but I'm just gonna keep fishing until I hear my thing go beep, which is an hour. And but that one, when I went to tighten it up, he was swimming around with it. He wasn't banging it. He wasn't doing anything crazy. He was just swimming around with it. And I said, I think that feels like a fish. Wham! Suck it to him. Suck it to me, suck it to me, suck it to me. I got it. I ain't playing with that one after losing that other one. Your butt was coming with me. Your butt was coming with me. Got a little scar there. Okay. Got another one. Got another one. How many this is? I sure hope I got it on camera. That's a little one. Got this going size in here. A lot of fun. A lot of fun. I got him. I got him. Yes. 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 Hey, can you hear me? Okay, I've got the new rig. I don't know how many I've caught, and I hope I got them on film. It's been like one after another. Best one of the day there. And I finessed that sucker right onto that hook. I was really being patient because they seem to be slowing down a little bit because it's getting closer to dark. They're probably moving up shallow. I ain't as big as I got excited, but man, I tell you what, look at that fish. That's a green one. Okay, that was, I'm so little I didn't know I had him. He's so little I didn't know I had him. I ain't believe I caught that one. Look how I got him by the lip, the poor little boy. Oh man, I almost feel bad for that one. Watch the son of a gun. Just stuck me to that hook. Okay, that is the little one of the day. I got him, 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 I got him. Oh yeah, yeah, yeah. I mean, it's definitely true finesse. I am having to do it, but that's how I've always worked a Texas rig. I've always bounced a Texas rig real slow, and that's how I get them. I mean, look at there. That's what he's after. You're a hungry boy. You're a hungry boy. Okay, I've got a bass. I'm over here fishing between the bars. I finally got him. I threw over the top. And I got him on a drop shot. That's a pretty good one. That's a pretty good one there. That's a pretty good fish. I just threw it over the top of the bars. Started drop shot. It was my second cast. Boom. That's a good one. Stocky. It's a good fish. Okay, let him go. Time to let him go. Okay, I just got another one. There is number 2 in 4 casts. Look how fat that little sucker is. These are some fat ones in here. That's a good one. They're fat. Got another one here between the bars. If you can see him. I had to figure out how to get him. He liked that big fat worm. Look at that big old fat worm. Okay, I think I'm recording here. So that's 3. That's 3 of them I just got between the bars. I got this one on this big fat worm. Gonna go over here and weigh him. That looks like a pre-spawn mama there. Okay, I think I'm filming this. Of course, I'm shaking like crazy. I don't wear my headgear because I'm fishing, but I just caught that one there. Just weighed 1.41 pounds. Sure feels heavier than that. Time to go back between the bars. Go see your turtle friends. Look at this one. Look at this one. That's a pretty good one. Get that one in. There we go. Look at that one. That was a doozy to get between them bars. I had to go way back there, find where I could get him in between. That's a good one there. That's a good fish. I don't care who you are. That is a good fish. Okay, I just measured him and I'm not real sure about that scale because that has him at 3.8. That's a big fish. That's a big one. Okay, I hope you like that. That's a lot of fun. Looking forward to drop shotting more. Looking forward to experimenting with possibly a larger hook, possibly larger worm. This one was doing the job, but it's just hard to believe after using 5/0 worm hooks for all those years that this one works, but the footage is there. Had a great time. Hope you guys enjoyed it. We'll see you next time.